What's going on, everybody? Here we are. It's another week at the Home Theater Hobbies, and this week we're talking about WISA technology. Let's talk about what it is and how you can get it in your home and what you can use it for. So let's get to it. So what is WISA? WISA is a technology that transmits your audio from your source, like your television, your Xbox, something like that, to your speakers without any wires being involved, specifically speaker wire. You will have to have a power cable to power your speakers, but otherwise you don't have to have any other wires. WISA supports audio quality up to a 96 kilohertz sample rate with 24-bit resolution. Now, CD quality is 44.1 kilohertz with 16-bit resolution, so it's a little bit higher than CD quality. But the good news is for us home theater enthusiasts is it does transmit lossless audio like Dolby Atmos, DTS:X, Dolby True HD, DTS, HD Master Audio, all of those good formats. WISA will transmit audio across 8 channels within a 30 by 30 foot range. It has a fixed latency of 5.1 milliseconds at 48 kilohertz or 2.6 milliseconds at 96 kilohertz. This audio latency is not detectable by the human ear. Fixed means it is not impacted by interference, distance between transmitter and speaker, or number of channels. This technology also uses something known as dynamic frequency selection. It constantly monitors for RF interference. If interference is detected, the entire system, transmitter, speaker, jump to a clear channel without the listener even knowing it. There are several companies that are part of the WISA Alliance, including LG, Xbox, Bang & Olufsen, Mirage, Klipsch, and many others. So what makes this tech cool? Well, the main thing that makes it cool, in my opinion, is this might be the death of the AV receiver. LG is implementing this technology on their 2019 line of TVs, including their OLEDs and I think their UHD TVs. And so with it, you'll need a transmitter such as a USB stick, I think that you have to buy, that's going to be fairly cheap from what I understand. You'll plug that in, you'll go into the audio menu, and you will select WISA. You will select your speaker configuration, and from that point on, your TV will send the audio straight from your TV to your WISA compatible speakers. So there will be no need for an AV receiver at that point. So what does this mean if you have an AV receiver? Basically, it could mean that as long as you have less than 8 channels, including subwoofer, you don't need it anymore. But if you look at the WISA page, AV manufacturers can incorporate this technology into the AV receiver. So what you could do maybe is you could have your front soundstage wired with everything else being wireless, and that would actually be really cool. Now, I don't know of anybody doing that right now, but that's what I could see happening in the future. And the other thing I think is, since it only supports up to 8 channels, you might still need an AV receiver to do some of those channels. That way you can get wireless out to your other channels if, let's say, you have an Atmos system with 11 speakers or something like that. Now let's talk about those 8 channels. Those 8 channels include your subwoofer, and most manufacturers that I've looked at so far, Klipsch, Bang & Olufsen, and a few others, they also sell subwoofers that are WISA compliant, so you can go with a full 7.1 setup. But I guess you could also do 6.2 if you wanted to, since you can do 8 channels. Hopefully in the future, as AV receivers maybe includes this technology, you'll be able to go wired and wireless or whatever. But right now, if you're going to go totally wireless, you only have 8 channels, so you can do something like a 7.1 system or anything that totals up to 8 channels. Overall, I'm really excited about this technology. I think it's going to work out pretty well, just listening to the different reviews that I've heard of it so far. Now, here in 2019, LG is the only manufacturer that is currently saying that they're going to ship with something, but hopefully that will put pressure on the other manufacturers. Samsung, Sony, TCL, Hisense, all of those manufacturers, hopefully they will incorporate this technology in their future televisions. That way the standard can get bigger and we can get rid of AV receivers. Now, AV receiver manufacturers, I think you should incorporate it well. That way some of us can do, let's say, wired fronts and wireless side surrounds, rears, Atmos channels, that sort of thing, because that would be really cool too. So I think this could really blow up to be something big, but we do need manufacturer support. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. Consider supporting us at patreon.com/hometheaterhobby or use that Amazon link in the description below. Buy some t-shirts. We'll talk to you next time.